I designed this apartment and I have lived in it for the past 2 years. My goal was to design a contemporary, minimalist white box while highlighting the few historical elements that I managed to preserve. I chose soft furniture, curved lines, and rounded details. Despite its small size, I wanted this place to have all the features of a traditional apartment without compromising on comfort or amenities. My name is Mariana Casagrande. I am an interior designer and the founder of Studio Casagrande, based in Paris. I wanted to create a place where a single person, or potentially a couple, could live without feeling confined. This apartment is located in the Marais, which is one of the oldest neighborhoods in central Paris. The area is a hip, vibrant and artistic neighborhood. It's filled with galleries, trendy cafes, food markets, bars and restaurants. The apartment is tucked away on a small and quiet street. This is one of many historical buildings in the area, dating back to the 17th century. The initial condition of this place was quite bad. The bathrooms had electric semi-boiler toilets without proper plumbing, and part of the structure of the ceiling and floors were badly water damaged and were at risk of collapsing. This apartment was originally made of 2 equally sized studios. The first thing I did was to connect the studios through a passageway. I was able to take over part of the building's corridor to create a toilet and a small entryway. I repositioned the kitchen, freeing up space to create a large open-plan living and dining room. In what used to be the other studio, I installed a box containing a large closet, a dressing room, and the main bathroom.
Hey, looking for a last-minute Christmas gift? We've got you covered with a subscription to our NTS Quarterly magazine. 4 beautifully curated issues sent quarterly, packed with inspiring stories of small space living, sustainable design, and urban culture. It's designed for design lovers who like their design without the swank and the wank. More than a mag, this is a collectible keepsake, born to live on your coffee table, favourite bookshelf, or wherever inspiration belongs. Give the gift of an NTS Subclub subscription. It's the gift that keeps on giving 4 times a year. And hey, we won't blame you if you grab one for yourself too.
As you enter the apartment, I chose a powder parchment grey for the walls and ceiling. It contrasts the exposed wooden structural pillars typical from these old Le Marais buildings, which I restored and preserved. Right beside the door, a wall of floor-to-ceiling closets has space to store my coats, shoes and bags, as well as a dedicated space for larger luggage. The furthest closet hides the laundry machine, as well as a few other cleaning supplies and a rail to hang delicate clothes. The kitchen was designed to blend in with the living room. The large vertical cabinets were custom-made to fit this space, while the rest of the cabinetry is made with IKEA structures with customized fronts. The mirror reflects the natural light coming from the windows and adds a soft, warm glow to the entire room. Within the cabinetry, I placed a full-sized fridge and freezer, a dishwasher, and a white oven that blends into the cabinets. There's also a small microwave and a coffee bar area. On the far end, I added a discreet wine rack, which is something I had always wanted to have. The countertop is a simple white corian resin that doesn't stand out, with a built-in sink that I paired with a golden faucet. I kept the ceiling beams exposed because they're part of the history of the apartment, and I painted it in white. I also took advantage of a niche in the wall to perfectly fit a full-height mirror. I squared off the old chimney flue, which created a small storage behind it. I chose a statement satin and white marble table. The chairs are a set from the 70s I found at a vintage shop and had reupholstered. I chose this Vitra sofa because it's modular. You can move around with the little tables and change the composition according to your needs. It is big enough to use it as a day bed or when someone comes to sleep over for a short stay. Above the sofa, I placed a wall sconce which I custom designed with a Venetian company. The switches and baseboards are flush with the wall to maintain this idea of a sleek white box. In small places, I like to use tools because they provide flexibility. You can use them as coffee tables or plant stands, and of course as extra chairs for guests. I painted the wooden planks of the floor with a white resin that, together with the natural light, highlights the rippled texture of the material. Between the chimney flue and the wall, I installed a set of oak shelves where I display my art, books, plants, and favorite objects. Along the windows, there's a bench that wraps around the wall to create a storage. It also hides the heaters. I chose to do deep drawers that felt more convenient for such a low piece. I wrapped it in wooden slacks to conceal the drawers. As a result, they also act as handles. I added a custom set of pillows to make this the perfect sunny reading spot, and with a lovely view. The bedroom is my sunny retreat. As a hotel designer, I may have a professional bias, but I designed the bedrooms and the bathroom as I like to design it for hotels. Behind the bed, a wood-paneled half wall acts as a headboard. I used the leftover wooden planks from the floor. The switches beside the bed are also hotel-inspired as they control all the lights in the bedroom. The headboard opens up on both sides of the bed to reveal storage for my office supplies, and there is also a hidden storage compartment under the bed. Above the windows, I created a special niche to hide the roller blackout curtains and keep the room looking tidy. During the renovation work, I discovered another set of wooden pillars under multiple layers of wallpaper. I left them visible and contrasted them with a textured lime plaster that pairs nicely with the irregular surface of the wood. The closet serves as a transition space between the bedroom and bathroom. The cupboards are covered with soft, pale blue-green velvet curtains. It covers a hanging rail as well as a set of shelves and drawers, which I made with IKEA pieces. The bathroom was designed to feel serene and sophisticated. I decided to wrap the walls in mirrors, which is something I like to do in hotel rooms and makes the space feel a lot larger than it is. The walk-in shower feels roomy. The LED cove in the shower provides a smooth and intriguing glow that accentuates the textured white tiles. The vanity is a piece I custom designed to fit perfectly in this space. It has a simple line with curved edge, a round sink, which adds softness that is much appreciated in a small room like this. Its deep drawers hold all my towels and toiletries, helping keep the space uncluttered. I added a small edge for perfume and things I want to have easily accessible. Having the toilet separated from the main bathroom means my guests don't need to go inside my room all the time. Although this is a small space, I decided to install a deep sink so I would have more space to wash my hands without splashing the wallpaper or making a mess. The wall-to-wall mirror reflects the leopard pattern painted wallpaper by designer Kelly Wessler. The floating tankless toilet sits below a custom closet that hides the water heater and the small shelving unit for my cleaning supplies. When I design a small space, my first goal is to make it as functional as possible. I incorporate all the necessary features for comfortable everyday living. When an apartment in an old building is refurbished, the opportunity is created to restore its structure, keep its history alive, and make the city still livable and comfortable for everyone.
Sign up to our newsletter for subscriber-only content and exclusive offers. Visit nevertoosmall.com/subscribe.